addition to its typical correspondence, the Internal Revenue Service has also started to send out roughly 10,000 letters to taxpayers with virtual currency transactions that may have been unreported or misreported. While the cryptocurrency and estimated tax notices may garner some extra attention, H&R Block cautions taxpayers that the number of IRS letters and notices show interacting with the IRS after the April tax filing deadline is much more common than many realize. And H&R Block's Dianne Acosta joins us this morning to explain why you might get an IRS notice and what you should do about it if you do. Do not throw it away. I would be my guess, the first notice. But I was really surprised that people this time of year, because I think people at the end of the year, the beginning of the year, that's when they expect to get notices from the Internal Revenue Service.
Yeah, they get them all year long, actually. So there's about 20 million different letters that come out through the IRS every single year. And so they could be anything from underreported income, maybe they're just questioning something on your tax return. Also the delinquent notices, you know, people that owe, so, and they've not paid on that debt. So yeah, there's a variety of letters that they may receive throughout the year.
All right, you get a letter. What's the first thing you should do?
First of all, read it. Second of all, don't panic, because a lot of times they'll go ahead and assess what they think your tax amount is going to be due. Don't pay it until you've seeked out a tax professional to make sure you understand what it is they're asking for. Because sometimes you don't really owe that much money.
Yeah, once you send your money to the government, getting it back can be a laborious process.
Yeah, it takes quite a while. So yeah, you don't want them to have it and for any more length of time than you have to. So
yeah, I'm curious, this cryptocurrency thing, this 10,000 letters, that seems like, to me, it seems like a lot. I didn't know that many people were engaging with cryptocurrency.
Oh, there's quite a lot that have done that. And it's very similar to a stock transaction. So, you know, you bought it for a certain amount and then you sold it for a certain amount and you pay tax on the difference. But a lot of taxpayers don't realize that. Or they don't understand the statements that they get from the cryptocurrency because it's all done online. So they may not understand that document when they're preparing their tax return and just forget to leave it, you know, put it on there.
But the vast majority, I would assume, of these notices that are coming out from the IRS are going to be more for what I would call garden variety kinds of things. Like you talked, like if you owe, you've negotiated a plan, if you've not met the basics of it, like that sort of thing.
Well, that, and also if you've not filed your tax returns, there's a lot of people that you know, 3, 4, 5 years haven't filed, and the IRS knows that you haven't filed, and so they're going to send you a nice letter saying, hey, especially if they can track you down. You know, for people that move a lot, sometimes it's hard, but once they track you down, it's like, hey, you got to file your tax return.
I can kind of see, in a way, maybe some people who are self-employed might think they can get away with it for a while, but people who pay payroll taxes and that sort of thing. Is this a really big problem where people won't file their taxes every year?
It's not huge, you know, in the big scheme of things, no. Like I said, a lot of the letters are just informational, just, hey, you know, we want to look at this, send us your documents so we can make sure that you claim the right amount on your tax return.
We're the IRS and we really do like you. So there we go. All right, Dianne Acosta, thank you so much for coming and talking about this.